Dun 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 dun. All right, so today we are doing an unboxing video. Super excited! I just got my StrikerDC, a new Dreamcast controller from Retro Fighters. I think this dropped within the last year. I've seen it on Reddit, people posting about it. If you know me, you know I have a Dreamcast and I still love playing it. But those controllers, as I get older, I have to admit they're not the most comfortable. So for that reason, I wanted to get a new one. So just came in the mail, let's unbox it, check it out, and I'll give you my initial impressions. Let's do it. Handy dandy scissors. Don't run with them. Oh yeah, like butter. All right. So now we open it up. Just see that? Retro Fighters. Get a close look at that. So this is what the controller looks like. Like I said, it's called the StrikerDC Gamepad by Retro Fighters for use with the SEGA Dreamcast. Take a look at the other sides. It's really nice, simple, clean packaging. And I'm super excited to get in here. All right, let's read this. So, introducing the next revolution from Retro Fighters, the Dreamcast StrikerDC controller. The StrikerDC gamepad showcases next generation features and designs. This new take on the Dreamcast controller introduces an ergonomic and modern shape with added features. The StrikerDC is the ultimate way to relive your favorite classic games. And then it's got your features, so it's ergonomic and modern design controller, so that's why I wanted to get it, just because it's more comfortable. It's compatible with both VMUs and vibration packs. High quality and responsive D-pad. Extra long 10-foot cord, so that'll be nice to have a long cord. I think the regular Dreamcast cords are like 6 feet or something like that. Added turbo function to help get you to the next level. And comfortable and responsive analog stick. And down here you've got, you don't want to choke. Don't let anyone choke on your new StrikerDC. And SEGA Dreamcast is a registered trademark of SEGA. Okay, so very cool. So without further ado, let's get in there. Having a little bit of trouble. That lid's definitely hugging this box. Woo. Ah, you can just smell the manufacturing. First off, got this lovely tissue paper. I think that's to prevent bleeding from the manual on the box, but it looks like I got a little on there, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. Let's see some paperwork. Retro Fighters FAQ. Just some quick questions and accessories for the Retro Fighters. That's pretty cool. Looks like they gave us some stickers. And the quick start instruction manual. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So it's like a panoramic. So let's see, we got about us, social media, customer service, thank you, and the goods. It's also got some setup information, just kind of some button mapping on the controller. But all right, this is what we've really been waiting for, and I gotta tell you, the pictures really don't do it justice. Seeing it in person, I'm already super excited to get this in my hands and try it out. Looks super comfortable. It's kind of got like this soft rubberized feel. So let's go ahead and take it out. Oh, Also get a keychain, which is pretty cool. A lot of swagger. Well, this is my first Retro Fighters product, but I do appreciate all the stuff, so I might order something else from them down the line. Trying to be gentle. Ha! Just let you get a quick look at that. Let it go on the back. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. Honestly, it's just cool to have a new product for my SEGA Dreamcast. Even though it's not officially licensed, I can really tell this is a quality product, I can already tell. Well, I mean, it feels like it. It might not work at all, but so far so good. I like the way the D-pad feels, the analog stick's more comfortable. Oh yeah, we gotta test this baby out. But I'll let you get a quick view of that real quick before we try it out on some NBA 2K1, my favorite game. Well, right now anyways. I'm going to be the Hawks, as that is my team, even though they suck. And they have for a long time. Go Hawks. But you can see it's already registered, it's plugged in, and it's working. But before we get into that, do a little side-by-side comparison. These are just all my different controllers I have currently. I've got the Switch controller over here, because if you're worried that maybe you have a Switch and this is too small for you, if you have like medium or large size hands, this is just really uncomfortable. The good news is this Retro Fighter is bigger than the Switch controllers. Definitely feels more comfortable. For me, this controller is like a perfect blend between old and new, which I think is what they were going for. But it really, to me, it looks exactly like an Xbox controller. If the Dreamcast were still relevant and Sega needed a new first-party controller, I think they would come up with something like this. I really do. And I think that's a testament to Retro Fighters. I think they did a great job because it looks fantastic. It definitely looks like a modern controller. I love how it looks like an Xbox controller in form, but it's got the colors from the Dreamcast controller. That makes me very happy. I really like this D-pad as well. Further comparisons between just the old and the new. So just kind of look around real quick. I was like, the thing with the old controllers is they kind of make your wrists line up to the inside. They kind of make your wrists go parallel, which is kind of like what the new Switch controllers do. It's kind of hard to show because I'm using one hand to operate this camera, but just take my word for it. It's not the most comfortable thing to hold long term, and that's really the big difference, besides the longer cord. Obviously you've got shoulder buttons in addition to triggers. They serve the same purpose, just one's just a quick button press and one's a trigger pull. So depending on what kind of game you're playing, you can decide which is more comfortable or better to use, which is neat. Last thing I will say, it's definitely a light controller. I would argue I think it does weigh less than the, I'm not a scale or anything, but I think it does weigh less than the original Dreamcast controller. Just picking them both up. But if you played a Dreamcast, you know the controller is not complete without the VMU, of course. So let's go ahead and pop in my old trusty blue. Okay, so there it is with the VMU in. Obviously it's sticking out a little bit. Looks kind of funny compared to the old controllers. So yeah, before it covered up the top, it was just kind of like a little window. Now you can still see the controls on the VMU. And you've also still got that second spot, so let's go ahead and plug in my vibration pack. All right. So having plugged everything in now, it's got a good weight to it. I will say it kind of feels top heavy. I don't think I'm gonna notice that while I'm playing, but with the two VMUs and the VMU and the vibration pack up top, it's definitely a little top heavy just with the design. But like I said, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. but let's play ball. Man, that's bogus. But alright, my final review of the Retro Fighters controller. Or I guess not final review because I just got it, but some quick notes after playing a game. The triggers are awesome with the force feedback, or I don't know what you can call it. The pressure sensitive triggers are what they are. They are awesome. So in this 2K1 game, when you shoot free throws, you're supposed to like pull both triggers like halfway to line up your shot. And I've never been able to do it correctly with the old controllers. And I thought I was just broken or the game was broken, but no, it's just, I mean, the game works, you just need good triggers. And this controller has it. And I've never had those before. So better triggers than the official Dreamcast controller, I will say. But yeah, it's really comfortable. I do wish they had like a textured grip. I get sweaty hands, so that might be an issue, but I'll just have to take a break while I'm playing, I guess. I don't know, maybe get some ointment. Maybe that's a personal issue. But other than that, it's still a little bit cramped in the back. Like if you have big hands, you might still have an issue. This might not solve your issues with the Dreamcast controller, I will say, but it is better than the original. So going forward, I do plan on using this as my main controller, and now I'm going to go play some more basketball. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. Bye.